In this video, we will examine 6 biggest stereotypes about INFP personality types and determine whether they are true or false. Number 1. INFPs are constant daydreamers. The stereotype of INFPs as daydreamers portrays them as individuals who are deeply immersed in their inner worlds, often at the expense of the external reality. INFPs are perceived to spend much of their time contemplating abstract ideas, imagining possibilities, and exploring their creativity. They are thought to have a vivid imagination that fuels their artistic and introspective tendencies, leading them to constantly generate new ideas and insights. Furthermore, the stereotype of INFPs as dreamers suggests that they have a penchant for idealism and optimism, often envisioning a better and more beautiful world. They may be deeply attuned to their inner values and principles, using their dreams and aspirations as a guiding light in their lives. However, while the stereotype of INFPs as dreamers may hold true for many individuals of this personality type, it is not universally true for all. While some INFPs may indeed have a rich inner life and a penchant for daydreaming, others may be more grounded in reality or may prioritize practical concerns over abstract thoughts and ideas. In conclusion, while the stereotype of INFPs as dreamers may have some basis in reality, it is not necessarily true for all individuals of this personality type. While many INFPs may possess a vivid imagination and a propensity for introspection, others may have different interests or priorities that shape their approach to life. Number 2. INFPs are free-spirited in nature. The stereotype of INFPs as free spirits suggests that they are individuals who resist conformity and embrace their own unique identities and perspectives. INFPs are perceived as independent thinkers who march to the beat of their own drum, unafraid to challenge societal norms or expectations. And furthermore, the stereotype of INFPs as free spirits suggests that they have a strong connection to their inner values and beliefs, which guide their actions and decisions. They may be driven by a desire to live authentically and in alignment with their true selves, even if it means diverging from the expectations of others. However, the stereotype of INFPs as free spirits, while it may hold true for many individuals of this personality type, is not universally true for all. While some INFPs may indeed value their independence and individuality above all else, others may feel more comfortable conforming to societal expectations or may prioritize stability and security over personal freedom. So in conclusion, while the stereotype of INFPs as free spirits may have some basis in reality, it is not necessarily true for all individuals of this personality type. While many INFPs may embrace their uniqueness and independence, others may have different priorities or preferences that shape their approach to life. Number 3. INFPs are extremely creative. Creativity is a stereotype often associated with INFPs, and it holds significant truth. INFPs are known for their rich inner worlds, where imagination flourishes and creativity thrives. They possess a deep well of inspiration that fuels their artistic endeavors and drives them to explore new ideas and concepts. For INFPs, creativity is not just a hobby, but a way of life. They may find themselves drawn to various forms of artistic expression, such as writing, music, painting, or crafting, where they can channel their innermost thoughts and emotions into tangible creations. The act of creating allows INFPs to tap into their intuition and express their unique perspectives on the world around them. In conclusion, the stereotype of creativity as associated with INFPs is undeniably true. Creativity is an integral part of the INFP personality, driving them to explore the depths of their imagination and express themselves authentically through various artistic mediums. Number 4. INFPs are emotionally intense. The stereotype of INFPs as emotionally intense individuals accurately reflects a significant aspect of their personality. INFPs tend to experience emotions deeply and profoundly, often feeling a wide range of intense emotions in response to both internal and external stimuli. For INFPs, emotions are not just fleeting experiences, but powerful forces that shape their thoughts, behaviors, and interactions with the world. They may feel joy, sorrow, excitement, or despair with great intensity, often finding themselves deeply moved by art, music, literature, or personal connections. However, this emotional intensity can also be a double-edged sword for INFPs. While their ability to feel deeply can enrich their experiences and relationships, it can also leave them vulnerable to emotional overwhelm or burnout, especially in situations of stress or conflict. In conclusion, the stereotype of INFPs as emotionally intense individuals is undeniably true. Their capacity for deep empathy and profound emotional experiences is a defining characteristic of their personality, shaping the way they navigate the world and connect with others. Number 5. INFPs are big procrastinators. The stereotype of INFPs as procrastinators holds some truth. INFPs often find themselves drawn to tasks and projects that align with their passions and interests, but they may struggle with prioritizing and organizing their time effectively. This tendency can lead to procrastination, where INFPs delay taking action on tasks until the last minute or avoid them altogether. For INFPs, procrastination may stem from various factors. They may feel overwhelmed by the prospect of starting a task, especially if it involves mundane or repetitive work that does not align with their values or interests. Additionally, INFPs may be perfectionistic, setting high standards for themselves that can make it difficult to begin a task for fear of not meeting their own expectations. Furthermore, INFPs may find it challenging to maintain focus and motivation over extended periods, preferring to work in bursts of inspiration rather than following a rigid schedule. They may thrive on the adrenaline rush of completing tasks under pressure, leading them to procrastinate under the last minute when deadlines loom large. However, while procrastination may be a common struggle for some INFPs, it's not necessarily true for all individuals of this personality type. External factors such as motivation, environment, and personal habits can greatly influence an INFP's approach to productivity and time management. In conclusion, while the stereotype of INFPs as procrastinators may hold true for some individuals of this personality type, it is not universally true for all. While many INFPs may struggle with procrastination at times, others may develop effective strategies for managing their time and prioritizing tasks. Number 6. INFPs are indecisive. The stereotype of INFPs as indecisive individuals is grounded in their tendency to weigh multiple options carefully before making a decision. You see, INFPs are introspective by nature, often considering various possibilities and outcomes before arriving at a conclusion. This introspection can lead them to appear indecisive to others, especially in situations where there are many factors to consider, or when the decision involves values or principles that are important to them. INFPs may struggle with decision-making for several reasons. They may have difficulty prioritizing their values and desires, leading them to feel torn between different options. Additionally, they may fear making the wrong choice and experiencing regret or disappointment as a result. This fear of making the wrong decision can lead INFPs to overanalyze their options or seek reassurance from others before committing to a course of action. Furthermore, INFPs' idealistic nature may contribute to their indecisiveness. They may envision multiple ways in which a decision could play out, each with its own set of consequences and implications. This complexity can make it challenging for INFPs to settle on a single choice, as they may feel compelled to explore every possible outcome before feeling confident in their decision. However, while indecisiveness may be a common struggle for some INFPs, it's not universally true for all individuals of this personality type. You see, INFPs are capable of making decisions when necessary, especially when they are able to align their choices with their values and principles. Additionally, with practice and self-awareness, INFPs can develop strategies for making decisions more efficiently and confidently. In conclusion, while the stereotype of INFPs as indecisive may hold true for some individuals of this personality type, it's not necessarily true for all. While many INFPs may struggle with decision-making at times, others may be able to make choices more readily, especially when they have clarity about their values, and these videos will be really helpful for you.